Miss Mitchell was a dedicated fifth-grade teacher. Every day, she would walk into her classroom with a bright smile and say, "I love you all." But deep down, the students knew she didn't mean it, especially regarding Henry. Henry was different from the other children. He always wore dirty clothes, unpolished shoes, and his collar was stained. He never seemed to pay attention in class, always staring out the window, lost in his own world. Miss Mitchell couldn't stand him. Over time, her frustration turned into dislike, and she started to pick on him. As the school year progressed, Henry's grades fell. When the mid-year progress exams were held, he performed poorly. Miss Mitchell, already disheartened by his behavior, decided to write a harsh letter to his family, criticizing his character and lack of effort. For her, it felt like a relief to express her growing disdain for Henry. Before sending the report home, the school required it to be reviewed by the headmaster. When he read Miss Mitchell's letter, he was concerned. There wasn't a single positive remark about Henry. He called Miss Mitchell into his office. "Miss Mitchell," he began gently, "you haven't mentioned anything good about Henry. Please, find something positive to say." Miss Mitchell defended herself. "Sir, I've written exactly how Henry is. There's nothing good to mention." The headmaster thought for a moment, then instructed a staff member to place Henry's old progress reports on Miss Mitchell's desk. The next day, Miss Mitchell arrived at school to find Henry's previous reports on her desk. Curiosity got the better of her, and she began to read. In his third-grade report, it was noted that Henry was once a bright, intelligent, and wise student. As she read his fourth-grade report, her eyes widened. It explained that Henry had become less attentive because his mother was diagnosed with cancer, which was in its final stage. The report ended with a note from the headmaster. "Henry's mother is no longer with us. We, as teachers, must work together to keep the light in Henry's life from going out." Tears welled up in Miss Mitchell's eyes. She realized she had been blind to the pain and struggle Henry was going through. She felt a deep sense of regret and sorrow for the way she had treated him. That day, when she entered the classroom, she said, "I love you all." But this time, it was different. Her words were genuine, especially when she looked at Henry. From that moment on, she paid special attention to him, guiding him in his studies and offering him the care and support he so desperately needed. When the final exams came, Henry surprised everyone by topping the class. The school only went up to the 5th grade, so it was time for the students to move on to a new school. During the farewell ceremony, students presented gifts to their teachers. Henry, too, brought a gift for Miss Mitchell, but it was unwrapped, and the other children snickered. Miss Mitchell opened the gift and found a small bottle of perfume and a bracelet. Without hesitation, she put on the bracelet and sprayed some perfume on her wrist. Henry approached her, stuttering, "Miss Mitchell, today you smell like my mother." Overcome with emotion, Miss Mitchell hugged Henry tightly. "I pray that you become a great and successful man in life, but never forget your adopted mother," she whispered. Years passed, and Henry continued to send letters to Miss Mitchell after each academic milestone, always expressing his gratitude and love for her. Then one day, long after Miss Mitchell had retired, she received a wedding invitation from Dr. Henry. Enclosed with the invitation was a plane ticket. Miss Mitchell attended the wedding, where Henry introduced her to everyone as his mother. With tears in her eyes, Miss Mitchell realized the profound impact she had on Henry's life. They embraced, both crying tears of joy. The moral of the story is that it's important to look beyond a person's outward behavior and appearance to understand their inner struggles and challenges. Compassion, empathy, and kindness can transform lives. As a teacher, one has the power to profoundly impact a student's future. The story also teaches that understanding and love can heal wounds and build lasting bonds.